I'm honored to be up here with all these great storytellers, so thank you. The first time I met him, I didn't know what I was going to say. It was my first time in an assisted living facility for years, since I was 9 years old and my grandma was in one before her death. So I get there and it smells bad. I mean, that's not a stereotype. The windows are closed and the heat's on and there are standards for this stuff. So I'm getting nervous, anxious. It's a little hot in there and I don't know how it's going to go. But I try to calm myself down. Olivia, you chose to do this. You could be in class right now. You could be sitting in medical ethics. Instead, you chose to come and work with a hospice patient. So you're fine. You can do this. This is what you want to do. This is why you're here. So I make it to the second floor. Okay, what did the lady say? Right, left, right, down the hall, another right, okay, end of the hall, Pete's room. Knock on the door. I don't hear anything. Knock on the door, open it. Pete, are you awake? Yo! Comes from the back of the room. So I walk in, walk through his little living room space to the back where he's in bed. Feisty, old German man, and I know we're going to get along right away. Reminds me of my grandpa, but there are some differences. Pete had a stroke, which left him with no mobility from his waist down, a multitude of surgeries, medications that was affecting the way he spoke and how he was breathing and the way he could think. So talking to you for 10 minutes, the same conversation would take me and Pete 45 minutes, just that length of time. So what do I say, right? Hey, Pete, what's on TV? Oh, the weather. Okay, how's that going? Good, good. Okay, what else is new? Oh, nothing. Well, tell me about yourself. Where are you from? I'm from Germany. So he grew up in Germany and moved to the United States when he was a child. Lived all over the United States, so we talked about that. New York, Florida, Washington, Oregon. He was in the Air Force. He was an EMT, worked, amazing, amazing stories that this man had. And I'm sitting there talking with him, getting to know him, telling him about my life, and it was wonderful, and I just feel so wonderful. And I look at the clock, oh, well, it's sort of getting late. I have class in about 20 minutes. I really need to get back to campus. Can I come back and visit you next week? Sure, sure. Yeah, Pete, is that okay? Yes, yes. Okay, well then I'll come back next week. Good, good. So I leave, and I'm feeling really elated, really happy that I really got to know this man, and we're going to form this relationship, and it's so wonderful. And I start walking down the hall again, left, right, left, back to the elevator, down. And I walk out of the assisted living place, and I'm not feeling as happy anymore. I'm feeling sad, confused, anxious, sort of not good at all. And I sit in my car. Why am I feeling this way? Why am I sad that I just had an amazing conversation with this amazing man? Because I can leave and get out of this place and do whatever I want. This man is stricken in bed, and he's so full of life and love and happiness. What am I doing? What am I doing to live out my life the way this man would want to if he could leave the place where he's living? What am I doing to ignite, the world and fire in other people who can do service? I can do service. You can do service. We can do great things. So I work with the TRIPS program and other things, and I've experienced amazing people, week-long trips and all this great stuff, but nothing like Pete. I think of him when I'm working with other kids and other adults, and just to live out my life the way I know that he would if he could. So I can, so I do, so we can, so let's do it.